Welcome to
Key West.
After a long night of drinking in Key West, you gotta get the best Cuban coffee at the Cuban Coffee Queen. So Key West is about only 2 miles wide, so the best way of transportation is on bike. So today we decided to get a tandem bike. It is dangerous, but I can film and not even pay attention where I'm going. To get coffee, you have to get brunch at Blue Heaven.
Alright guys, so this is mile marker 0. This is the end of the line for US 1, which runs all the way down, I think, from somewhere around Canada, all the way through on the East Coast. So this is it, the last one you'll ever see. Thank you. Guys, here we go. We're here at the world famous southernmost point of the United States. This is as far south as you can go, as you can see behind me. This is the picture that everyone wants. This is the end of the road in Florida and in America altogether. So if you want that iconic picture at the southernmost point, you are going to have to wait in the longest most line.
To get the best views in Key West, come to the Key West Lighthouse.
We're at the Key West Lighthouse. It was built in 1847 after the old one blew down. It's made out of bricks and it's like, I don't know, 100 feet tall. Okay, so as you can see here now, we are at the top of the lighthouse. You can see behind me, Cuba's over there. The original lighthouse that blew down from the hurricane used to be over there by that old Army tower. So this was built in, what is it? 1847 was the year this one was constructed. And it was originally built 66 feet high. And then they added some more feet because we're well above 66 here.
We actually went snorkeling here and diving here. It's a good spot. Out some history. Now we want to check out some wildlife, so we decided to come to the Key West Eco Discovery Center. Then you have magic. lot of people, when they think of Key West, they think of beaches. The two top beaches are Smathers Beach and Fort Zachary Beach. I suggest you go to Fort Zachary Beach. There's awesome snorkeling, but beware of the rocks. Next, stop by Key West's first legal rum distillery for a free rum tasting. Learn how it's made in a tour of the distillery and then taste it. In 1903, the building was actually a Coca-Cola bottling facility. So sunsets in Key West are a pretty big deal. Everybody goes down to Mallory Square. There's tons of performers.
It's a celebration.
It's like there's a little market and everybody watches the sunset each and every day.
Son of a bitch, what's all this?
Once the sunset's over, everybody heads down to Duval to get a drink. At the top is Garden of Eden, and that's the clothing optional bar. Sometimes you see stuff you don't really want to see, actually most of the time.
Okay, so if you come down to Duval Street and you like frozen drinks, the Flying Monkey Bar has the best frozen drinks in Key West. They do a lot of homemade ingredients, fresh fruit, things like that. They do a good job. You'll definitely be able to taste the difference. It's going to be better than like some of the other pre-packaged frozen spots. Do yourself a service, come here. Okay guys, so that was our Key West video. A couple things that we found out on our own and a couple things that we researched. What's popular in Key West. Things like the lighthouse. The internet, Pinterest told us about that, so we went and checked it out, and it was actually pretty fun. Those are things that are a little more touristy though, most of the things we did. And then, but we have lived in Key West for a few months now, so we know a little bit more of the local stuff. So if you're interested, if you enjoyed this video, but you want to see a locals only video, please let us know in the comments. If we get 100 thumbs up on this video, we'll do the locals only Key West tour.
What I think was actually pretty cool is that we did all that stuff in one day. So if you're going to Key West on a short trip, you can pretty much knock most of the tourist things out in one day. But like if you're gonna go snorkeling or parasailing or those kind of things, that probably takes up a big chunk of time.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bigger chunk of the day, but those things are also a lot of fun. Definitely worth doing, the sunset sails and things like that. Things that we take for granted because we live on a boat. If you're a landlubber, you're definitely going to want to get out on the water when you're in Key West. Okay, so be sure you tell us what your favorite was in the video, what you thought was the most interesting. What was your favorite, Bay?
Well, you know me. I like going down to Duval Street. I'm a Duval girl.
I would have thought you would have enjoyed the rum tasting because it was so informative.
Yeah, well, the rum tasting was fun, but you only get to taste like one rum, and then you can pay $10. You get a shot glass with it, and then you can try like all 10 of their rums they have. So I think that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, it's cool. My personal favorite was. What do you think my favorite was? If you had to guess.
Oh, you probably liked the brunch.
I did like the brunch. I had some
The
shrimp.
brunch was actually really good. What was in the video was a lobster omelet, and he had shrimp and grits.
Yeah, the shrimp and grits was fire. Really good. I could eat it every single day. But I really liked the lighthouse too. The lighthouse was cool.
All right, so make sure you guys comment down below if you've been to any of those spots or if you know of something better. Thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. See you next week.